In a world divided by violence and oppression, one man dared to stand against it all, not with weapons, but with the power of truth and nonviolence. This is the story of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the Indian nation, whose legacy continues to inspire millions. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869 in Porbandar, a small coastal town in Gujarat, India. Raised in a devout Hindu family, his early years were shaped by simplicity, spirituality, and morality. But young Mohandas was far from the great leader we know today. He was shy, ordinary in studies, and struggled with public speaking. It was during his time in London, where he studied law, that Gandhi's ideas began to take root. Struggling to find his identity in a foreign land, he began reading texts like the Bhagavad Gita and Tolstoy's writings, which laid the foundation for his philosophy of truth and nonviolence. It was during his time in London, where he studied law, that Gandhi's ideas began to take root. Struggling to find his identity in a foreign land, he began reading texts like the Bhagavad Gita and Tolstoy's writings, which laid the foundation for his philosophy of truth and nonviolence. In 1893, a young Gandhi arrived in South Africa to work as a lawyer. But there he faced blatant racial discrimination. The infamous incident on a train, where Gandhi was thrown out of a first-class carriage for being Indian, ignited a fire within him. This marked the birth of a revolutionary. Gandhi spent 21 years in South Africa, organizing Indians against oppressive laws. He developed the concept of satyagraha, the force of truth and nonviolence. These years would prepare him for his ultimate mission, the freedom of India. In 1915, Gandhi returned to India. The country was under British colonial rule, and the people were oppressed by high taxes, unjust laws, and poverty. Gandhi's first major campaign was the Champaran agitation, which addressed the plight of farmers. His success made him a household name. But it was the Salt March of 1930 that cemented his place in history. Leading thousands of Indians on a 240-mile march to protest the British salt tax, Gandhi showed the world the power of peaceful resistance. It wasn't just about salt. It was about freedom, dignity, and justice. Gandhi's journey wasn't without challenges. He faced criticism from radicals who wanted a more aggressive approach. His advocacy for Hindu-Muslim unity during the partition also angered many. But Gandhi remained unwavering in his principles, often fasting for days to promote peace and harmony. On January 30th, 1948, Gandhi was assassinated by Nathuram Godse, a man opposed to his ideals of religious tolerance. As the bullet took his life, Gandhi's final words were, "Hey Ram," a testament to his devotion to truth and peace. His death shook the world, but his ideas lived on. From Martin Luther King Jr. to Nelson Mandela, leaders across the globe drew inspiration from his philosophy of nonviolence. Gandhi's life teaches us that real strength lies not in hatred, but in compassion, not in division, but in unity. In a time when the world often seems fractured, his message is more relevant than ever. As he once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And perhaps, through his example, we can all find the courage to make that change. Thank you for watching. If you're inspired by Gandhi's story, share this video and let his timeless message reach more hearts. Together, we can keep his legacy alive.